Hey BNS, thanks for the email on the exorcism in Russia. This is very common, what you saw in that video. They roll their eyes back, okay, and they go into like spasms, and this is because of the demon not wanting to let go, okay. It thinks that it's so strong above the faith that the priest has that it's so bold. You know, this is common. Okay, what I've experienced, this is why I don't videotape exorcisms, because they are very scary. And you have people on YouTube who's just curious about it, thinking it's fun and games, when it's not. Okay, the thing of it is that a lot of times the person will start chanting in Latin. This is to try and fool you because you do not know Latin. Okay, but then I command them to speak my language. They have to do that. Alright? And a lot of times during an exorcism, you can get attacked. They can either go into convulsions where they might hurt themselves, or they may try to attack, which I've had done. And they've gone into convulsions. I've seen this. I appreciate you sending me, the video on this, because this gives me a chance to explain what does go on. I will never ever film an exorcism because of the simple fact that there are people out there that think that they can do what I can do or a priest can do, when in fact it calls for a lot of faith. I have the faith of Job, but I have the Apostle Paul in me, man. I got the thing going on where there's nothing that I am aggressive. I am very aggressive. This is why I like to have a few people around me when I'm doing this, not only to protect me from getting attacked, or they're on guard, but they're praying, and this enforces it. When the demon does not want to let go of the person, alright, it makes this person go through things that they wouldn't normally do. What's sad is about that video is the boy isn't that old, and I noticed his teeth being all broken. I don't know if it was done by natural causes or if it was done by being possessed. The threshold there for the demon not wanting to leave the body, it's hunting for someone weaker, or just as weak as the person that's possessed. And when you go in to do something like this, you have to have a lot of faith. A lot of faith, I have found through my exorcisms too with the holy water that when I go to bless them with the cross on the forehead of the Trinity, it does burn them. And this makes the demon angry, and that's what I want. I want the demon to come out of that person. I want to confront it. They do talk soft, because there's been many times I have asked, what are they saying? What are they saying? Because I can't hear them. This is to try and trick you. They don't want you to hear them. Okay? And it depends on the strength of the demon too. There are demons that only possess people. There are demons out there that's all their job is to possess. Okay? The most that I ever knew was 6. The one I've done has been 3. And even in one setting, I didn't get rid of the one. I had to go back in the second time. And it just escalated. It escalated from the moment I got rid of the 2. Everything was calm, everything was good, and then all of a sudden, bam, things start happening, and convulsions start. They pass out. They do things that they're not even aware of. After the demon leaves the body, okay, and goes wherever, and they're not even aware of what they're doing during the exorcism. And it's awful to watch. It's not a pretty sight, and that's why I'll never ever videotape an exorcism. There's too many people out there that are thrill seekers, curiosities. Unless you're really serious about this, and you have the faith, and that God has sent you this to do, you best not do it. And that's a warning, because you too can be possessed. This is what I'm set out to prove. I'm set out to prove that there are no good spirits out there. and that they're all demonic, you know. And how they work is it starts out real light, and then the person who's involved doesn't want to give up the demon either. That makes it much more difficult for someone like me, because of the simple fact that here I am, you know, I'm working as hard as I can and praying and going into fasting and everything, and the person don't want to give it up because they like the idea of, they think that this thing's being nice to them, until months down the road things start happening and it scares them. See, so but yeah, thanks for sending me that video. You know, that was just a typical exorcism. I just wish the people would see more of that. But a lot of times, I'll tell you what, Alan, a lot of times these people think it's all fake. No, it's not. Not when you're spit on, when you're growled at, when you're attacked, when you're scratched, or, you know, threatened to be killed and everything else. You know, it's not fake. You know, so I want to get that out there too with people, because it is a world that only a few can tread. You know, and but keep them coming, BNS. Keep them coming, because I'm really enjoying it, and it gives me something to speak about, to teach people about the demon world out there. All right, hey BNS, this is Try 76. Try to have a good day.